What up, guys? Grumpy Jeff here with another Raid Shadow Legends free to play no fear account run, and you're coming to us right in the middle of a test run of the auto battle on level 20 Dragon, a level we have not beat yet. We've been doing a lot of upgrades to our champions, doing a lot of improvements to their gear and whatnot, so I figured it's just about time to give it a shot. I think it might be able to actually pull it off. And that would be something special, especially right now because we have that Dragon Tournament going on. And to get some really nice high-level gear, plus to get into the mix and maybe actually place. I mean, obviously we're not looking for top-tier placement or anything like that. We don't have the energy or the time. Well, we have the energy. We don't have the time. And the success rate. I mean, this is probably going to be... If everything goes like perfect, I would say maybe we could get in at 4 minutes. Maybe. I'm not super optimistic on that one. Just as, you know, 2 minutes, 43 seconds. We still got 3 decently heavy champions with some decent life in them. And, of course, we have the healer there with Apothecary. So, if we get to the... Yeah, I'm going to say it might even be a 5-minute battle. But, hey, you know what? It's worth it at this point because the gear. It's all about that gear. Getting some 6-star on some regular... Just some regular frequency, getting that 6-star gear, which means it's just going to bleed into the other dungeons, which is just going to fold. And Dragon is usually the first one you take to 20 for a lot of people, depending upon what champions you pull. You know, if you get super lucky and you get an amazing burn champ, then maybe you might level up, you know, your spider run better. If you get like 2 cold hearts or something crazy like that off of a couple of void shards, then yeah, you can go just crack down on Fire Knight like it ain't no thing. But yeah, this is usually the one people hit first. So we'll go ahead and see how we do here against this dragon, because this is the one that makes it. Fane is one of those champions where I really like that decreased weaken, you know, the decreased defense and the weaken in there. But I just don't know if it's going to be enough. Ooh, that's a big enough hit from him, so it didn't matter. Just had the defense down there. Okay, so that's not great. So that's where we need to improve. It's nice to know we have it. It's all about getting our Reliquary Tender to the point where she can take that hit. So this is obviously going to wipe, and we're just going to jump right into rebuilding our Reliquary Tender there. Obviously, Miscreated is just a beast. But he doesn't seem to care. And I'm just going to let it run, so I'll go ahead and pause here. All right, there we go. He finally went down, but he hung in there for quite some time. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at our Reliquary Tender and see if we can't get something better going. It's tempting to put Cardinal, but she doesn't have the Cleanse. But she does have higher stats. She is a tougher champ. Well, not by too much. Let's see. Oh yeah, we have plenty of room to improve her. If we just kind of level up these things here, this might just be enough. And what do we got here? A Defense Amulet. That's perfect. That's perfect for her. You know? I mean, it's not the greatest, obviously, but we'll take that to a 12. So I'm going to level up this gear, and we'll get right back at it, and let's see if we can't get an auto out of this gal. Alrighty, y'all. Reliquary Tender's all built out. We got our defense way up. Alright, Shard. Attack. Okay, it's worth keeping. I'll keep it for now. And yeah, so there we go. We got a Shard there. We got 3 other shards. We're going to do an opening, and then we're going to head right back to Dragon. I always forget to open sometimes. Ooh, purple. That's actually kind of nice, because she's one of the champions you need to sacrifice. I already have one built out. So I guess I can either use her as food, or I can actually build her up enough to sacrifice. Wagon Bane. I don't have any wagons, nor do I fight any wagons, so there's nothing really for him to do for me. If you know any place in the game where you can attack a wagon, let me know. I would be more than happy to build him out to kill said wagon. Alright, final one here. Nothing doing nowhere. Star of the commercial, maybe. No, Bone Knight. That was Dread Knight. I don't remember. One of the knights starred in one of the commercials. We'll hit 10 spot here. You know, we get our good luck usually here. We get all the great champions in our... there we are. Look at them. Brute. Anyways... We got our champion leveled up. We got her gear to 16 on 2 pieces of defensive gear, so her gloves and her chest piece. So hopefully that will be enough to get her to carry the day. I'm pretty certain I could beat it on manual, but we are going to try one more time with auto. Here we go. And I will see you all on the other side. Cross your fingers. It'll only be a moment. All right, coming into the boss here on the auto run. 330. I think that's a teeny tiny bit quicker, but not enough to really... Oh, that was bad. That's where we're going to get hurt. Is the lack of foresight. It's just not much you can do about that, you know? They don't know to hold on to that move for a second or two. Lands a poison, not going to be enough. Okay, so not as bad as a hit as we got last time. So I'm not too worried there. It didn't wipe the whole team. Because I think last time we lost 3 champs right off the bat. Fane has spent most of the time on the ground. To be 100% honest, she just can't quite hang in there. All right, get that little... Oh, great, yeah. Okay. I think I'm going to have to swap out a champ here. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, we'll go ahead, drop that, and let's see here. So she's on the ground the whole time. Deke is putting up her decreased defense. Oh, do we want more damage? Do we want more heals? That's the tough one, is you sit here and go, what's the best? What's really going to help me out the most? Let's just try our big damage team here and just see what happens. We'll flip to the dragon fight here, and we'll see what happens. All right, so far it's looking like a much better team here. 2 minutes, 13 seconds, pushing through. I really wanted to keep Fane in there. I really like her as a champion, and that's kind of my downfall on that last team, is because I was trying so hard to make sure the champion I liked was part of the team. And that's just bad team building. I made sure you can learn how to build some other teams around that, because you learn other champs because you're forcing something through. But you want to win, so it's like, in the end, it was just a huge mistake. All right, let's see what happens here. Shield up. All right. That's what we want. We want her to hit with that on the poisons, because, man, that's brutal. I thought about building a Lysandra. I have 3. I know I have 2. I might have 3 Lysandras on my main account, which is, I know, ridiculous whale problems. But I wanted to know if you could throw, well, how effective would it be to have the Lysandras throw all the poisons back onto the dragon? Like, how effective would that be as a means of destroying it? Because obviously you wouldn't really have to worry about the waves, because you'd be stealing so much turn meter from the waves, they'd probably never get to go, especially if you set it so they'd all kind of alternate who was doing what, so it wasn't just a constant, like, okay, you, then you, then you, then you know? So, I don't know. Seemed fun. Seemed like a fun idea. All right, this could hurt. Yep. All right. He took the shot, so he's down. That was a weak hit because I can't get 100% accuracy on him and maintain. And then he is just slightly low on the accuracy, so that's something we're going to have to dip into. Because he's landing, what? No poisons, I think? Which is what's going to end up being the downfall of this run. Yeah, he hasn't hit a single poison yet. So, I mean, there you go, wipe. So, add some poisons and we'll go from there. Okay, so we had to swap the chest to get the accuracy, and we're still a little shy on it. Still a little shy on accuracy being at 200, but we're going to run it the way it is. And we will just see. So I'll see you at the dragon fight. Another no-go. Trial and error. So much fun. One last try. Looking a little better here coming into the boss fight. Yeah, got rid of any speed buff whatsoever. Went more for defense down, attack down, and just damage overall. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens if Duke can hold up to it. I don't expect much. Maybe. Solid maybe. At least we're landing the occasional poison with Kale. See, that's the big problem is I have the Ally Protect is great to a point. Like, because he just got whomped because the Ally Protects, and then he gets the full brunt force of the dragon, and that's really what's hurting us more than anything. Problem is we need that shield to get through the other ones, so it looks like we're just not ready to get there. and I don't have enough lifesteal gear to kind of just keep swapping guys in and out of lifesteal gear. Kale's doing all right, though. Halfway down. I think we've gotten Dragon down to about here. You know, maybe 3/4 of the way down. So we're almost there. But that's a pretty decent team to go ahead and drop down and run on. Let's see if we can run stage 19 with that exact same team since it's so affinity friendly. It's almost worth swapping her in and putting Kale in. We go ahead and run it. If it wins, I'll run it another 10 times on auto, and we'll see what we can actually pull. All right. See you at the boss. That's a big note because didn't think about it. And after Duke puts up his unkillable, then Reliquary Tender becomes the main target. I thought the 50 level Duke would be the #1 target, and he is when he doesn't have his unkillable up. The problem is when the unkillable goes up, they target Reliquary Tender. She didn't even make it into the boss fight. Flat out stomped before that even happened. So those poisons that the dragon lays down is enough to slowly wear down the team. So I got to rethink this one as well. Yay me. All right, so the fix works, although it is super tight, the window for winning. So we can win 19. We're not going to use those. I would do more improvements, except we're pretty close to out of silver. So we're going to go ahead, and that's why I'm not pushing Dragon 20, in case you're wondering, is because I'm 315 silver. That's not enough to even make a dent in gear. We have a couple pieces we might be able to swap into, but eh. So we'll go ahead and run this one. We'll just do 10. Yes, we're going to auto-sell 4-star gear. We don't care. We don't want 4-star gear. Anyways, I will see you at the end. We'll see how many we win. We'll see how much gear we get. And see if it's really worth it. All right. See you in a bit. Well, this is it. This is the end of the 10. I know I walked in once and they were losing that one. This one looks awfully close. Almost too close. And I really think it came down to how accurate our Kale was. I mean, I swapped in that accuracy chest, which was nice. But as you can see, he's just not landing any poisons there. Oh, pulled out a victory there. 10 out of 10, only 126k. I'm guessing we won 4. Maybe we got lucky in 5. But it's not looking that great. And that's kind of a trashy piece, but it's 6 stars. So, hey, we'll keep it. So there you go. I gotta tell you, in all honesty on this one, I have been motivated for this particular account. It was fun when I was just chomping through champs and eating through champs, and I plan on continuing it and playing at least weekly to put an update out there, but I am ready to start a new free-to-play account. I really am. One that's based more on just how well I can play it and hopefully show off some tips and tricks that's kind of like actually show you how to play. Maybe a little bit. I mean, not like I know a lot of the viewers out there. You guys know what you're doing. You have a pretty good idea, right? And hope so. But this one's just kind of, hey, me talking, having fun. I enjoy the the comments in the Discord and the comments on the video. I enjoy just doing this because I have a lot of fun just kind of talking and getting it all out there. This weekend, I was up in Tahoe. Holy cow, man. I was just doing this to eat up some time, but there we go. Oh, it actually works out quite well for our champion there. But yeah, I was up in Tahoe this weekend enjoying that. Unfortunately, you know, it's the new 5th season in California. We invented a new season. It is the smoke season. Gosh, I think the last 2 years, it's been 2.5 months long. So a pretty solid season. It's pretty much all of California, or at least a huge portion of California, is covered in smoke most days. We just have huge fires, can't put them out. And that's not knocking our fire teams, you know, our Cal Fire, any of those guys at all. It's just they're monster fires. And so it's just breathing smoke in, day out, which gives me quite the raging neck headache and all that kind of stuff just chilling in the back of my head, you know. Likes to come along for the ride. And yeah, it's great. I love it. It's a beautiful state when you can see it. But self-burn on my own state. But that's the honest truth on that one. Oh well. C'est la vie. We did end up taking, I think, a quest here, which we haven't done on this channel before or in this. So go double check on what that one is. I believe the quest we took was increase attack. Yeah, increase attack in tag team arena, because no one really wants to take the tag team arenas in our clan, which I understand. 100%, I get it. Smart move. It's annoying. It's super annoying. So, oh no, you survived, but we have provoke. Boom, bada boom. So we just auto this guy to death. So there we go, and done. Ugo's nice, but the revive on Ugo is really hard to time, especially since she loves to use her A3 anyways. Let's go ahead and take a look at that clan quest. Alright, so we go into clan quests. Yeah, place 50 increase attack buffs in tag team arena offense. Wins only, which I think is just silly. Especially for such a low level task. It's way down there. In the spectrum of what's important and what's not important. See if we can get some more lollipop ones. There's some lollipop ones. All right, who do we have that does increase attack off the top of my head? I know my decrease attackers by heart pretty much, but the increase attack, man, that is one I just kind of flake on. Do I even have a good one? Wouldn't that be delightful if we didn't? All right, I'm gonna have to pause and just read through a couple real quick. All right, well, we put the only two champions we aimed in lineups 2 and 3. That's Cold Heart and not Cold Heart. Who am I thinking of? Gosh. Well, I'll show you when you get there. It's the free-to-play champion. It's Dark Ethel. Thank you. Ethel? Dark Ethel. No. Dark Elaine? I think that's it. Yeah. Quite the quagmire I had there in my brain. Wasn't quite working well, which is fine. You know, we don't all have to have Wow. Well, our guy died in this battle, so that's not great. We're gonna lose this battle, actually. Probably should have looked at my opponent. But it's this dude right here. Right here on the ground, laying down, chilling. He has a 25% chance to place increase attack on his A1. So kind of rolling the dice with that one without even trying to level him up. Probably have to put him in a stronger suit, or a stronger team at least, just so he gets the chance to go once or twice, or pair him with a reviver. Either way, remove buff. At least he didn't steal it. We're going to lose anyways. Should just, there we are. All right. She does an increase attack. So. And really stunned. Fantastic, my friends. Yep. Boom. Both times dead. And that's why Tag Team Arena is not fun. You want to just try and cheat the whole system. Just to cheat it just a little bit. You go the ones-on-ones. Ugh. I suppose you could sit there and be like, well, you should have put in a real team, man. And you are right. I should have put a real team in here to actually fight these battles. And I could have kitted them out and put armor on them, but that wasn't really my point. I'm not even gonna... Yeah, go ahead, kill me. You win. Wah, I lost. Yeah. Wow. Wow. So much for cheating that one, eh, boys? Yeah, I understand that. Thank you. Thank you, video game. Thank you. Wow, I shouldn't have taken that quest. Hot pro tip. Check to make sure you can actually accomplish the quest before you take the quest. Anyways, I'm sure I'll be able to do it. I just have to actually sit down and build those guys out. I keep looking at this key thing and it's just driving me nuts. Anyways, there we are. That is the episode, the show for today. Like, wow, let's try and do some dragon. And in the end, let's not. So, oh man. Hey, you're my audience. You're the best. And I appreciate you every single day. This was a harder one to take. I really wanted to do something special, and I just couldn't get there. So have a wonderful day. And yeah.